national championship. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So LSU's offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Dropping back, it's Delgado. Caught behind the line, it's DeMarco. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. When he's got some space here. Muscles past the defender. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. Offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Morales. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Ball handed off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage and a bad decision to bring it out. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The sure hands. It's Brown. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop. Big gain down to the 29. And now a timeout quick. By the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. Looking to throw. It's Delgado. Pass complete on the crosser. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. He hands it off from the gun, and he will be stuffed for no gain. No huddle now for the offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick catch. The defense has got him. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Morales. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. Defense will make the stop, but will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Grab down the middle. It's Santos. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Morales. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Santos. Longhorns will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Going to hand this off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. He's going to bring up third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Wow, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Morales. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab behind the line. It's DeMarco. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Back to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of a point. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Back to pass. It's Delgado. Quick catch over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. The Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. To throw, it's Morales. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Slides a quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll run the option. He shreds the tackle.
We got a short pickup here, but just...
Up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed to the running back. Fights through the tackler. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pass. It's Delgado. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hits the running back in the flat. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Breaking tackles and going all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Right up by the receiver. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. To throw, it's Morales. He's got him on a crossing route. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is the 6th play on the drive. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Back to throw. It's Morales. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. First down here for this offense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.